Mississippi Delta, and much of that.
Bro, hold on. See, that's that bullshit that I was talking about. This is what I've just been told, bro. This is what we've been told. If you was over here, you would have been told the same exact stuff, bro. You would be just like us, nigga. If you was over here and you went to these schools and you was around these kids, you would literally just be like one of us, bro. You would have the same mindset because you would not be the oddball out unless your parents already knew. But this is what they have, like, this is necessary, though, man. For America to keep being this great place to be able to get rich and all this stuff, this is necessary, though. Like, this system can't change. Everybody can't be a winner. Like, I'm glad that it's like this, man, because you really can, for y'all to like these entertainers so much, you need the bottom. You need the struggle. You know why? Because it wouldn't be no rappers that you like. You would not have rappers to listen to if it wasn't for this system, bro.
Praise God, bro.
Again, what's up, bro? What's going on with y'all, man? Now, look, we got some merch now, man. You know what I'm saying? Merch will be in the description, bro. We got tank tops. We got stuff for the ladies, stuff for the men. We got bucket hats. We got socks. We got hoodies. We got shirts. We got phone cases. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get you one, link will be in the description, man. Let's get it. Let's go. YouTube, what's going on? What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? Now, look, today we about to check out a very crazy, stupidly titled video. Yes, I'm gonna be defending America in this video very much. Now, I'm not gonna be oblivious, you know what I'm saying, and blindly just being defensive, but I'm gonna offend the things that I know is gonna be said way out of line just for the views and entertainment, you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna check this video out, and just, I'm not gonna be purposely trying to defend and call out the, you know what I'm saying, the BS. But if it's BS and it's a hyperbole or something, we're gonna call it out. But if it's crazy and it's the truth, gotta, you know what I'm saying, gotta respect it. If I got nothing to say, I don't got nothing to say. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's get it. Let's get it.
America is the greatest country on earth, the strongest, the richest, the most powerful country on earth.
Facts.
As an American, I'm sure you've heard that roughly 135 times a year. Yeah. 235 if you go to public school. 335 if you go to a Christian academy. We're told that Americans have the best lives of any people in the world, that we have low taxes, small government, and the highest living standards on earth. And most inaccurately, that we're the freest. Well, It is partly true. America is the rich.
They do be lying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't get mad at Americans, bro, because they be lying to us, bro. They be lying to us, man, from school, bro. They be lying to us over here. Well, they probably be lying to y'all, too. We never know what's the real truth. Somebody gonna be in the comments, we do know what's the real truth. No, you don't. You don't know the real truth. You just know the truth that's been told to you. I don't know the real truth. Nobody knows the real truth because it's history. You know what I'm saying? Unless you see it on video, everything is just in the books and it's just written down. It's not the truth. It's just, it's if you really get technical, it's not really the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just what has been told. You know what I'm saying? The truth is like 2 + 2 is 4, factual. George Washington, the first president, I don't know. That's just what they say. Did I see him be the first? Was I around? I don't know. Was he the first president? I don't know. Really, you don't really know. This is just the truth that, you know what I'm saying, getting passed down.
Richest country, not just in the world, but in the history of the world. Thomas Edison might not have made the light bulb, bro.
Thomas Edison might have stole the idea from somebody else. I'm just going off what I was told. He might have invented it. Do I really personally know? Definitely don't.
It's really hard to comprehend just how rich we are.
I don't know.
We have 18 million people who are millionaires. American households own about $100 trillion in wealth, an almost unthinkable amount of money. Okay, so America is the richest country ever. But there's a curious paradox. Most Americans actually have a much worse standard of living than people who live in poorer countries like Germany or Finland or Britain, but how can that be? That shouldn't make any sense. Well, here's the shitty deal. Americans get significantly worse services because our tax dollars don't fund them. So, of course, our services are worse, and thus we enjoy less happy lives than people
I didn't even know that. He just taught me something. I didn't even know that.
who live in the aforementioned countries. Not that difficult.
So the reason why these services are so trash is because they are not getting funded from our taxes. The taxes is going somewhere else. Where is the taxes going? Where is our taxes going that other countries' taxes is not going? You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa.
And thus we enjoy less happy lives than people who live in the aforementioned countries. Not that difficult a concept to conceive, really. You get what you pay for, said the cartoon dog to the other cartoon dog. And while you might think the reason American tax dollars don't fund as many services is because we pay lower taxes than other countries, that's not even true. When you add federal, state, local, and sales taxes and include other costs and services that our taxes don't cover but other countries...
Bro, I got a question for y'all niggas that live overseas, right, bro? So do y'all pay... So say you an entrepreneur, do you get tax write-offs or not? Like, I know a lot of rich people over here, a big tax loop from paying taxes is like something to do with charities. Like if they donate, when they donate, it can be a tax write-off to a charity, and then they can have like their own charity and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all have tax write-offs in y'all countries or not?
Countries' taxes do, like our uniquely high health insurance premiums, you'll find that Americans actually give away more of their wages than most of the developed world. For example, in Canada, for a married worker with 2 kids, all of the previously mentioned costs combined, from taxes to health insurance premiums, make up only 11% of the average wage. For example, like our uniquely high health insurance premiums, you'll find that Americans actually give away more of their wages than most of the developed world.
Really?
For example, in Canada,
so
for a married worker with 2 kids, all of the previously mentioned costs combined, from taxes to health insurance premiums, make up only 11% of the average wage. In the UK, it's just about 26%. Meanwhile, once you tack on the cost of our outlandish health insurance premiums, you're spending a whopping 43% of your paycheck. That's more than France, Finland.
And then 30% if you don't get a W, like if you're not an actual job, you ain't getting W-2s, then you're gonna be paying 30%. All that money, unless you write it off some way, somehow, you get your tax write-offs, whatever. 30%. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 30%. They're gonna take 30. So you say you make $100K and you write none of that off. You paying 30% in taxes, $30,000 in taxes.
In Sweden and Norway. In real reality, Americans keep much less of what we own than in other countries. In other countries, their government takes a bit more tax, but then gives that money back to their citizens in the form of healthcare or job support, or a general safety net for all vulnerable citizens, no matter how dusky they are. So what do Americans get for the money we pay in?
We get goddamn...
Well, sure. We get a crumbling infrastructure, shameful homelessness, and millions of hungry, neglected children, but we also get some of the worst services in the developed world. Again, our healthcare. American healthcare is simultaneously the most expensive, the least efficient, and the least effective healthcare system.
And they know that, bro. And they still just saying, man, F them and give them a middle finger. We'll go to a different country to get our health care, and we'll let them deal with that. Man.
In the developed world. Hey, the devil's trifecta. And in exchange for this extremely expensive, inefficient healthcare system, what do we get? Well, we get some of the worst health outcomes in the developed world. We have fewer hospital beds per capita than people in Turkey or Brunei. Americans have a lower life expectancy than people in Lebanon or Cuba. And in the Mississippi Delta, and much of
Bro, hold on. See, that's that bullshit that I was talking about. He's bringing up rent, like, okay, just read between the lines, bro. You, watch this.
Than people in Lebanon or Cuba.
Look at them tiny ass places, bro. Even if you take it into per person, like people per square feet, right? That's only 2 countries, bro. That's like this fact right here doesn't really you're not showing nothing. Like this is just the most. That's like me saying this phone is rare because it only has this particular dust and dirt on it. No other phone. This is the only 2 other phones in the world that has more dust and dirt than this phone. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm trying to say is like they did all these statistics and numbers, and the ones that this American stat that was less than just those 2 countries applied, but that's not really like doing nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? Or nah, it's just like an extra random enlarged fact, statistic. You know what I'm saying? That we personally don't know and can't prove damn near. You can't prove that for real.
In the developed world. We have fewer hospital beds per capita than people in Turkey or Brunei. Americans have a lower life expectancy than people in Lebanon or Cuba.
So that means every other big country don't have a lower life expectancy than Lebanon and Cuba, just like America. I mean, doesn't have a higher. Hold on. So every other country falls into USA too, because USA only falls short of those 2. So all the other countries in the same boat as USA. So in that case, it's not really nothing too crazy about that.
And in the Mississippi Delta and much of Appalachia.
And then the USA might be more life expectancy than the other countries that he not bringing up, like France or something.
Life expectancy is lower than in Bangladesh.
So every other country we are higher than. So if we only lower than them niggas, if we only lower to those different countries, every other country is lower to us then, right? So that's good. We higher than most every other first world country then. We higher than China and stuff. That's not bad. That's not bad in my eyes. That's part of that BS though. But other than that, everything else has been facts.
In fact, in 2017,
the
United Nations sent a commissioner to West Virginia to document what he saw, and he described, quote, third world conditions of absolute poverty, unquote. We even have a higher infant mortality rate than people in Russia and Serbia. In every single metric, America does worse across the board. So why is healthcare so expensive? Because it's so complicated. You have to look for in-network physicians, schedule an established care appointment, beg for coverage from your insurance company that couldn't care less about you.
And bro, for me, it's like even when you go to college, right? You gotta get. I mean, my fault, not college, but military. You have to go to the right hospital. Like, say you get knocked out, and some random civilian takes you to a civilian hospital. You would still have to. You would have to come out of pocket then and pay for that, because you get. You know what I'm saying? Medical taken care of the rest of your life. It's like way cheaper if you go to the military, but it's only for military hospitals though. You know what I'm saying? So say somebody just whatever takes you to a random one that's not military, you gotta pay out of pocket. So you gotta make sure you go to military.
And that's if you're lucky enough to have good insurance.
If you don't have $5,000 in your account, then you can skip this ad. I'm serious. If you don't have
compare that.
Honestly, I don't even understand. I don't even understand how the healthcare system works. He just broke it down. Don't understand it, bro.
To Britain, or less about you, and that's if you're lucky enough to have good insurance. Compare that to Britain and all of those other evil, socialist-like countries where it's simple. Public hospitals provide free treatment to people who need it. That's it. I'll repeat that. Public hospitals provide free treatment to people who need it. And here's the best part. Even though Britain offers healthcare for free, their system is actually a lot cheaper to run than ours. Per capita healthcare spending in the US is almost 3 times what it is in Britain, and almost 5 times what Canadians spend. In fact, Americans spend the most per person of any country in the world for healthcare. But the free market is more efficient, you screech. But in America, private systems often aren't efficient at all. Private drug companies have an incentive to charge whatever they can get away with for pharmaceuticals. In Canada, a carton of
My fault, bro. My camera fell. I don't know how my camera fell, bro. I had to change the tripod. Let's get it though. We right back to it. Let's get it. Straight back to it.
Insulin costs about $20.
Straight back to it.
In the US, it costs $300. It's about $20. In Canada.
Damn, bro. So they really just be lying on the value price of these things, huh? I wonder why it's an extra $280. Is it harder to get over here in the US or something? It gotta be like other factors that's going into it, man. or are they just that stingy and that greedy? You know what I'm saying? Bro, people gotta start going on strike, man. Like things like this, it's only happening because we allowing it to happen, bro. The people have to start going on strike for these things or doing something like come as a whole and just like I don't know, man. I don't know. It ain't no. I guess it ain't no fixing this, bro. It ain't no.
A carton of insulin costs about $20.
It's making you think like, why even live in the U.S. damn near?
In the U.S., it costs $300. And with private insurance companies footing the bill, hospitals have an incentive to get as much money out of patients as possible too. In 2000, hospitals have an incentive $300. And with private insurance companies footing the bill, hospitals have an incentive to get as.
That's why private companies.
$300. And with private insurance companies footing the bill,
private insurance companies. I'm noticing a lot of different things, man, over here that's like making a lot of things effed up for the people. They got private prisons, you know what I'm saying? Private insurance companies. Both of them is private. A lot of these private things is the reason for a lot of these problems.
Hospitals have an incentive to get as much money out of patients as possible too. In 2015, the average cost of an MRI scan in the US was $1,119, but it was only $215 in Australia. Spain, about $181.
For what?
$200 was.
For what is it?
In 2015, the average cost of an MRI scan in the US was $1,119.
Well, that's more than my rent.
But it was only $215 in Australia. Spain, about $181.
That's more than my rent, bro.
And our healthcare system is so inefficient that we spend over a third of our cost on administration. The United States spends significantly more on administration than we spend on preventative or long-term healthcare. That's just not smart. Okay, we get it. We all know that American healthcare is so much more expensive, you say. But that's the cost of having the freest freedom in God's favorite country.
Yeah, now tell me how the hell we not free. Let me know this, man. Let's get it. I'm waiting for this one.
Well, guess what? Medical procedures that are totally free in Britain, like giving birth, cost tens of thousands of dollars in the United States.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I mean, you want to talk about the cost of freedom. Sadly, because of these...
But, I mean... That don't mean it's not free though. Like that's just fucked up. It's not free.
High cost, Americans often avoid going to the doctor.
It's not
something
free,
almost half the population say they do.
Yeah.
I discovered the 8 immortal kings.
That's very, very true.
Or non-existent health insurance, Americans will wait until their conditions force them into the emergency room where treatment is far more expensive. Again, not a smart system.
Right.
Quite often, they end up putting off medical visits and dying. Susan Finley, a 53-year-old Walmart employee in Colorado, got pneumonia and took one day off of work beyond what Walmart's policy allows. So, of course, Walmart's gonna Walmart, which they did by firing her. Without her job, she lost her nominal health care coverage, she struggled to find new work, and after avoiding a visit to the doctor for flu-like symptoms, she was...
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't like how this video making it sound like her only choice is this job, bro. Your only choice is not. This is how they get you. They get you in every single way, every angle, bro. You ain't gotta have a job, bro. You need no fucking job, especially with the world changing, bro. So many different ways to make money, different ways and opportunity out here, bro. Susan, whatever her name is, she could have started a detailing business. She going around detailing, cleaning people's cars now. She could have did that. That's her problem. She looking for, you know what I'm saying, a boss. She need to, if she can't find no boss, be your own boss, Susie. Have your own nail company or something. But I get the point of the video, though. You know what I'm saying? I get what he's saying. For those that be technical.
Found dead in her apartment. When Americans do manage to get treated, they frequently can't afford it. Simple, life-saving treatments can cost tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if they don't have really good insurance, they're forced to take on medical debt. Tens of millions of Americans owe medical debt, often into the tens of thousands of dollars.
Honestly, bro, that's like scaring me, bro. That's making me want to leave. Gotta get your money up, bro. Gotta get your money up, man.
Meanwhile, in a country like Britain or Norway, medical debt is almost unheard of. But hey, that's why GoFundMe is such a critical component of American healthcare. 1 in 3 GoFundMe campaigns is now for medical bills. I'll repeat that.
Y'all, I want to move to New Zealand, so GoFundMe. Hey, GoFundMe. I'm trying to go to Germany. GoFundMe.
1 in 3 GoFundMe campaigns is now for medical bills. America is such a strong, powerful, rich, and great country that its citizens have to beg strangers on the internet for money so they can get life-saving treatments that are free in the rest of the developed world.
Hey, it's crazy.
But hey, that's just healthcare. Americans get terrible deals wherever you look. Let's take work, for example. Americans work longer hours than people in any other rich country in the world, and that's not because they enjoy sleep deprivation and not seeing their families for days at a time. It's because they don't want to starve, or freeze, or die. See, America has the least generous job support programs, the least generous family benefits, and the least generous...
America just does not care about you, bro. It's gonna swallow you up and just chew you out whole, man, and spit you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna swallow you up, bro. You're gonna fall victim to the black hole if you don't know it's a black hole. I feel bad for those Americans that don't know that this is just a game and that it's possible, man. And it's a black hole. I feel bad for them because they're getting sucked into it. Once you're in there, it's gonna be hard for you to get out. And there's a lot of people in that black hole, and then they making kids in the black hole, and they not telling their kids they in the black hole because they don't know they was in the black hole because they was in the black hole. They was born into a black hole too. So all of them is just in that black hole, man. And that's crazy. But then every once in a while, it's people that's in that black hole, they'll find a ladder, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll find a black hole exit some way, somehow. And then they crawling up that ladder, and they telling people that's in the hole, hey, y'all, come over here, it's a ladder. Hold my hand or walk right after me. And they looking at you like, we don't believe you. Ain't no ladder in here. We don't believe you. And then that person, they get out that black hole. They get out the black hole. And then they like, damn, it was a black hole, huh? And they still don't find that ladder. He telling y'all like, yeah, I told y'all it was a ladder. Take the ladder right there. So y'all in the black hole. Where the holes at? You know what I'm saying? That's their mind. They like, we ain't trying to. Where the hoes at, bro? Where's the hoes, man? Where the hoes at? Hashtag where the hoes at?
Unemployment benefits of any wealthy country. It's one of the only countries on earth that doesn't guarantee paid time off for vacations. It doesn't even help provide paid time off on earth that doesn't guarantee benefits of any wealthy country. It's one of the only countries on earth that doesn't guarantee paid time off for vacations. It doesn't even help provide paid time off for parents who just had a child.
Man, that's tragic.
And it's not coincidental that we're also one of the
Bro, they don't provide paid time off. That's crazy, man.
Most hostile countries to workers' rights. America has one of the lowest unionization rates in the entire world. Maybe this deprivation, our refusal to give people the means to lead a good, dignified life, commences.
And that's probably why we got such a like a big military, because I would assume people that's in charge of this, right? They like, all right, we want to get a big military. So let's give them things that the regular civilian can't. So we're going to take away these regular civilian things, or not even take away, but just not give it to them, and use this and hang it over, you know what I'm saying, joining the military's head so that they can join and try to jump and grab those things or something, you know what I'm saying, those benefits. Like free healthcare, bro. That's crazy. You gotta join the military to get free healthcare, bro. See what I'm saying? Perfect example. That's one of them examples they holding up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess that's just another way to get you in there, and they aware that they could easily do this and that, but nah, they won't. Maybe if the military wasn't a big goal, things would be different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Commensurate with how rich our country is.
You never know.
Can explain a bit of what we've seen in the United States over the last few decades. Fraying communities, rising rates of depression and suicide, huge numbers of deaths from drug overdoses. These so-called deaths of despair, suicide, drug overdoses, alcoholic liver disease, they're one big reason why American life expectancy has actually started to decline over the last few years. And with
Do you own your home in North Carolina but still rent your electricity? There's a new $0 down solar program that became available on November 21st.
With such poor conditions, it's not a surprise that poverty is so rampant in the United States. America devotes a smaller percentage of spending on social welfare than any other industrialized economy because, say it with me, socialism is evil. It's evil. Go to Denmark and try telling those happy, healthy families enjoying their paid vacation that their system of government is evil.
So he's saying that we getting lied to by getting told that socialism is evil, but really it's not.
Guess what? I guarantee they'll know you're an American. But I digress.
He didn't say how we not free though. I ain't gonna let you skip over that. So everything you was saying, all he said was about the healthcare. That don't mean that we not free. It just means healthcare ain't free. He just touched on healthcare as far as not being free. But other than that, how are we not the free country? Well, I wouldn't know. Bro, don't be in the comments mad at me like I don't know how we not the freest country. I'm watching the video right now. He didn't really say nothing that stuck out. Like, I don't know, bro. This is what I've just been told, bro. This is what we've been told. If you was over here, you would have been told the same exact stuff, bro. You would be just like us, nigga. If you was over here and you went to these schools and you was around these kids, you would literally just be like one of us, bro. You would have the same mindset because you would not be the oddball out unless your parents already knew. And they was just telling you this for whatever reason. Half the time, it's not even the topic of conversation when you a kid, so you just learning what you getting told from school and your peers and what y'all assuming and stuff. How would you know you not free, bro? Or that it's not the freest country. Like an ant don't know that cars exist. They don't know what a car is. You can't even you don't even begin to think about it. So before you start getting mad, leaving long, hateful, judgmental comments, just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Not that those comments is like doing nothing to nobody. I'm just trying to save, you know what I'm saying? May save you some time. This for those that does those type of things. I'm trying to save you some time, man. You know what I'm saying? Save you some time.
America also has the highest rate of child poverty of any developed country, and the highest percentage of workers earning significantly less than the national median income. That
rate of child
seems
poverty?
pretty evil to me, especially since such a tiny fraction take as much of your money for themselves and their families as you will let them.
America is made for the 1%. That's very much true. Very much true.
All the while, both parties smile and shake hands.
But this is what they had, like, this is necessary, though, man. For America to keep being this great place to be able to get rich and all this stuff, this is necessary, though. Like, this system can't change. Everybody can't be a winner. Like, I'm glad that it's like this, man, because you really can, you can eat the fruits of your labor, bro. Whenever you can really like live off of, you know what I'm saying, the benefits of changing your mindset, bro. So, but to be able to do, you know what I'm saying, to live like the 1%, you gotta have the other 99%, bro. Everybody can't be making all this money. Everybody can't be aware. Everybody is not meant to wake up from the matrix, man. If everybody was woke up, it wouldn't be a matrix to begin with. It wouldn't be one if everybody was woke. So you need it. Like, you need this system for y'all to like these entertainers so much. You need the bottom. You need the struggle. You know why? Because it wouldn't be no rappers that you like. You would not have rappers to listen to if it wasn't for this system, bro. Literally. If it wasn't for all these problems and situations and troubles and people being messed up to begin with, making kids that's going to be messed up to then rap about it in their music, playing their music, you would not have rappers to listen to. You wouldn't even have rappers from any other country because it started in America. You wouldn't have these nice entertainers, bro. You wouldn't have these basketball games to watch. You wouldn't have these athletes to look up to and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have these Jay-Z's, bro. Probably would still be a Jay-Z, but you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, you need, for all this good, you got to have all this bad. So you got to embrace it, because if you don't embrace it, you're going to hold some unnecessary energy inside of you. You got to look, it's a game, and you got to just look at it like it's a game, which it is, and just, hey, that's just what come with the game, man. It's chess. You got pieces. Everybody not going to be a king or a queen. And you could die tomorrow, so it ain't no point in even stressing about it, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you was born here, you don't plan on moving. You don't know nobody in no other country. Everybody is not mentally strong enough to go to a different country by themselves. So, a lot of these Americans is going to stay here, and it's just going to keep repeating because they're not putting in no effort to change nothing because everybody's getting distracted. So, you can't change, or you're not going to change no laws to help you, or you're not going to be able to vote and all this type of stuff. You're not paying attention to your governors and what they doing behind your back and all this type of stuff. You're not paying attention. You're getting distracted by Lil Nas X and Boosie arguing on TV and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or you're getting distracted by Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So you're going to have a kid. They're going to come here and do the same thing. So you're not giving your kid advice, information, or nothing. It's going to repeat. And America is going to stay being great for the 1%. It's the beauty. It's the beauty. And it's the beauty and the beast.
Across every single metric, no people accept a worse deal than Americans today. High taxes.
It's crazy because I'm literally sitting here accepting it, bro. That's crazy. Well, I also got a hedge on, like, the biggest thing is healthcare. Healthcare, and everybody has, you know what I'm saying, a firearm or something. So the biggest thing being healthcare, I got like, so it's easy for me to accept it because, for one, my mindset is different, and I got a hedge on. I got like I ain't gonna say advantage, but like I don't gotta really deal with that healthcare problem like that. So it is easy for me to just say this, you know what I'm saying, say this stuff. But if I didn't have it, I would still have to just face the reality of it regardless. Still.
High cost of living,
you know what I mean?
For next to nothing in return from the government. The most expensive healthcare system for the worst health outcomes. More money taken from workers for the highest rate of child poverty.
The irony, bro.
We are the richest country in the history of the world, but we have fewer miles of high-speed rail than Uzbekistan. We are the greatest country in the world, yet we have the most people in prison of any country, and the highest incarceration rate as well, and a higher rate of police killings than in Angola.
But all of that stuff is what plays into America being so rich, man. Like, just Google how much money America makes off of prisons alone. Matter of fact, I'll do it for you. I hate when your phone change your apps around. Now you can't even find it. Bro. Hold on. I want to do annually. I seen a couple billion though. So it says total U.S. government expenses on public prisons and jails, $80.7 billion on private prisons and jails, $3.9 billion or something. But that's not. So that's $80 billion towards annual prison costs. So we in taxes total pay $80 billion. So it says the Corrections Corporation of America, which combined run more than 170 prisons and detention centers. CCA, which is the Corrections Corporation of America, made revenues of $1.7 billion in 2015, up from $1.6 billion in 2014. GEO Group made revenues of $1.8 billion, a 9% increase on the previous year. And the companies making the most money from prisons are GEO Group and the CCA. So they're making billions a year.
Angola and Sudan. America is bad at everything because instead of choosing to make life better for people through a public healthcare system or more generous childcare policies or better public transit or programs that allow people to spend more time with their families, American law is designed and crafted to protect a class of parasitical middleman industries. Instead of using a proportionally tiny piece of the massive amount of the wealth in this country to make people's lives healthier and happier, most of our elected leaders are, and have been for generations, engaged in a massive project of looting, gently and lovingly guiding as much money as possible from working people into the pockets of the well-connected and the ultra-rich. Think about that. as we start hearing about the
Man, bro, like, ain't that messed up, bro? That's so messed up, bro.
inevitable rise in homelessness, poverty, starvation, and sickness that will occur during.
Like, these niggas got no empathy, no sympathy, bro. Like, I don't got nothing against nobody that earn their money. You earn their money, you get to do what you want to do with it. People telling Elon Musk that he should solve world hunger, bro. It's his money. Like, why you tell him what to do with his money, bro? Like, if he want to solve world hunger, he don't want to. And it's down there impossible. How you going to solve world hunger for, like, because hunger is something that's infinite. Like, it's going to keep going on forever and ever. Putting billions of money in place right now is going to, like, how? Like, what's they plan? They going to, how is it going to solve world hunger? Like, how? I guess to buy systems and, I'm about to answer my own question, bro. Ignore that. But it's not even like they earn their money. They just taking money. I don't respect that, though. I don't respect how they just stripping us from all this money. They probably backdooring taxes and stuff, bro. Taking taxes, taking money, all type of stuff, man.
In these coming months and years,
Crazy.
in the greatest, strongest, richest, most powerful country on the face of the earth. I'm David Cross for the Gravel Institute.
Shout out David Cross, man. That was an amazing video. David Cross has some yellow teeth going on, though. Not gonna lie. Shout out David Cross, though, man. Bro, it was crazy, man. Crazy video. America. All of those sad things is what makes America great, bro. Like, I don't think it's. I'm not even bro. We're not even in comparison with no other country. It's not even my thing about if any other country is better than us or whatever, better than them. It don't even matter, bro. None of that even matters. But we suck at everything. All right, that's cool. Is it going like this? All this stuff being like all of this stuff sucking. Is it gonna change in my lifetime? What's the probability of that happening? Very slim, bro. It's not gonna happen. So I gotta just suck it up and deal with it, man. I can't be crying about it. Can't be in my feelings about it, because it's not going to change nothing. Tears is not going to pay your bills. Tears is not going to put a roof over your head. So if you're in America and you don't like it, then leave, bro. Figure out a way to, I promise you it's possible to leave, bro. People trying to get in here. You think they ain't gonna let you out of here? They trying to let you, bro. Leave, bro. If you don't like it and you hate these circumstances you stuck with, then leave and go to a different country that, you know what I'm saying, gives you those freedoms like healthcare. Go over there. Like that's literally the answer to you have an answer to your problems. You might not like your decisions, but if that's the right outcome you want, free healthcare, free insurance and all that, then go over there. Like what's the point of complaining? Like, these Americans, you over here complaining about these bills, then leave the country, bro. That's all you gotta do. Is it really impossible to go over there to somewhere? Like, how hard is it? Go to Canada. It's right up there. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I like America. All the problems that come with it. That's what makes America, America, bro. Like, I ain't no patriot though. Like, if I was in Australia, I'd be saying the same thing. Nah, I don't want to say about Australia. But if I was in Japan, you know what I'm saying, I'd be saying the same thing. Like, hey, they racist over here, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? They racist over here. I'm the only black guy over here. But if I don't like it that bad, I'm going to leave. I'm going to find a way to leave, bro. Promise you. If Americans really hated it that bad, they will be leaving. They will not be over here eating a milkshake every single day, having parties every single week, showing the club up. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying all these nice views, women, entertainers, sports. They wouldn't be over here having all this fun, and they wouldn't be over here lollygagging through life. If they really hated it that bad, they would human-naturally get up out of here. It's like you wouldn't sit in the fire if you know what I'm saying? If you knew it was a fire up under you, you wouldn't sit in the fire. Saying that to say that, bro, videos like this, they be true, but as far as a day-to-day basis, like, you know what I'm saying? They not really affecting you for real, like, unless it's the healthcare. That's affecting. Now, the healthcare is the biggest one, bro. Other than that, like, everything else, I can't even remember what the hell he said. That just tells you how, if you just stay on the right track, none of this is really going to affect you. Like, make good decisions, bro. Look at me. I can only speak from I ain't trying to sound conceited. I can only speak from my own, like, journey through this American system life, though. I can only speak from my perspective. I can't speak What's my perspective, bro? I don't have to deal with most of these problems on here, bro, because I made certain decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's just making these decisions come with certain sacrifices that people not ready to take, bro. Look at Americans, bro. Look at us. My fault, not us. Look at us, though. Look at us. Most of us are what? Obese. Most of us are making these bad decisions. Of course they not gonna beat the system that's made against them, bro. They already falling short in so many different areas in their life, bro. I'm in that category too. Talking about falling short in other ways. But a lot of people not even striving to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. But I'm going though, y'all. American is what you make it, bro. It's really what you make it. It's a beautiful side to it, American dream, and then there's a bad side to it. Same thing with your country too. We can make a video why Germany sucks at everything. We can make a video why New Zealand sucks at everything, why Australia, why Japan, why France, why Italy, why they suck at everything too. America does suck. I'm not saying that we don't. But what I am saying is, so what? Like, now what? Hashtag now what? That's Russell Westbrook right there. Now what? It sucks. Now what though? We gonna just sit here and complain about it, or we gonna do something about it? Are you gonna leave? Are you not gonna leave? All right, stop complaining. You're not even from over here. All right, why you got so many opinions, bro? If you're not from over here, why do you care so much? No, my fault, cause I understand why you would care, but why bash them then? If you look down on the mirror, you feel so bad for them and they going through so much. Why even like say anything rude to an American then? Because you can't blame them then. After all that is put in them and you understand all of this, you can no longer blame him, bro. It's like a kid that's born with too many chromosomes, bro. If he puts a middle finger off at you, you can't blame him, bro, because you know that he, you know what I'm saying, it's not all the way there. So if you over there living a way better life, y'all living, you know what I'm saying, you living a better life, and you are somewhat, you know what I'm saying, better off, well off, and free, why even get riled up at any Americans and feel any type of way when they ask you a dumb question like, is France the capital of Europe? You know what I'm saying? When they ask you a question like that, why even get, you should just feel bad. I would, me personally. I feel bad for a lot of people over here. I be delivering food sometimes. I be looking at what niggas be ordering. I do Instacart sometimes as a side hustle, right? I'm like, bro, y'all niggas got me going to the store for some Oreos, all these different snacks and chips. This is what y'all got me going to the store for? Like, y'all spending all this extra money to give to me. You would think spending extra money, because you spend extra money on Instacart as a customer. You would think people spending extra money going out their way to get things that's, you know what I'm saying, apples or stuff, sandwiches, bread. They got you going to the store again. They don't even need, bro, it's crazy, bro. Wally is happening in front of our face. I'm literally operating through life from being in this room, sitting in my, you know what I'm saying, sitting in this one bedroom apartment. Wally it keeps on happening. Eventually, you don't even have to move a finger to live your life, bro. Everything can just come to you in a click. They got these chips out now. Eventually, you'll be able to just move through life just standing in one spot. Let the metaverse take off. Eventually, you're going to be able to just do everything standing in one spot, bro. Literally, man. Life is moving too fast. People don't even notice. At the same time, it's moving real slow for people to even notice. It's two different worlds, man. You got this internet world, and life is looked at in that perspective, and then you got the real world, reality, which you got to shake back to, and then you got the part of the real world is another section called nature. So we all animals, and we all are far from our natural state. Like, clothes is not natural. You know what I'm saying? Beyond natural. Money is not natural. Technology is not natural. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going though, y'all. Much love. Appreciate anybody that watched my Leave Me music video. Thank you for doing that. If you went over there, left a comment. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I realized I'm gonna just start not even caring no more, bro. If my videos end up being an hour long, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a choice in life, man. You choose to watch these, you choose not to. So be it, bro. I ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. We out. Love, man.
Twano got the recipe.